What if Deku was abandoned? Got this idea from Blue Crow, and the Blue Crow got it from someone else. But so we're gonna have this dude, right? They gonna find out this little nigga quirkless, right? Nigga's like, we gonna make it where he younger though. Like he a clean 4, right? And like he's 7. His dad gets in the car with his mom. These niggas pull up somewhere, drop this nigga off somewhere. This nigga outside cold in a bitch. No jacket, no nothing, only with the damn shit that he got on, bro. He got like a fucking all might fucking keychain, bro. Nigga practically butt naked. I mean, all he got is like a shirt, some shorts, one pair of pants, and like another shirt. Nigga was looking goofy. He's like, Dad, what are you doing? Without even looking back at this nigga. Says, no son of mine will be quirkless. So it's simple. I don't have a son no more. As the mother says nothing, Deku with tears and terror in his eyes. What? Mom, dad's joking, right? Dad's joking. I'm sorry, Midoriya. We just can't do this no more. You're tearing this family apart. This and that, right? And he's like, but I just don't have to. And he's confused, but without a hesitation, this nigga gets yeet out the fucking car. Dad pulls up, opens up. Deku can't even see this nigga's face, bro. Nigga is grabbed by the noggin and flung out into the snow. On the ground. Cold, hungry, need something to eat. You know what I'm saying? And then, that's it, right? Yeah, they drive off. Never to hear from that nigga again. This nigga, a couple days pass. This nigga is struggling. He's like, I need some food. I need something to eat. Someone help me. Help me. Okay? So he's scrambling, trying to find something, anything. Eventually, he makes it over to a ramen shop or just somewhere generic, okay? And, you know, he's like, please, give me food. I'll work. I'll clean. It doesn't matter. Like, holy God. But he's like, the one thing I will not do is die here. I'll prove those bastards wrong. As he's like mumbling, as like he's drifting off. You know, he eventually wakes up. And, you know, he gets some food. You know, they're like, all right, you can eat here, stay here. Basically, he lives in a ramen shop, but we're gonna say like there's like a upstairs or somewhere he can live, type shit, right? And so he wakes up early, does that. And, you know, people tell him, like, all right, kid, I don't know who you are or whatever the case is, but, like, you still kind of need to go to school, bro. You, like, a clean 7. We could probably say he's 8. Like, even struggling and getting by with scraps, right? And so, you know, he's doing that. And they're like, you probably should still go to school. I mean, I don't know what happened to you. And then he tells them the story. And then this is one of the reasons why they take him in. And he's like, yeah. Then what ended up happening, right, is he basically just works there and then still goes to school occasionally and stuff like this. Now, the ship that I'm thinking of doing is a Toga, if we were gonna have to do a ship. She don't get really enough love. And like I like her character, right? But like I really think my boy, I think they would have some good synergy. Because he's been abandoned, she's been abandoned. But the real question is, how am I going to do it? I'm capping. I actually have an idea of how I'm going to do it. And so, anyways, we will have it to where, once again, he was already bullied in canon because he was 7. So he's been bullied for a couple years on top of his parents leaving. That's going to leave some trauma on him, somebody. On top of all of this, what's gonna be his power? Okay, it can be almost any power, but I don't want it to inherently be a quirk. I want it to like Blue Crow did it to where it was key. I can't do it like hockey just because I've done that. Like I've done many stories with hockey or hockey related things. So I'm trying to think of something that he can do that isn't because if I get no suggestions of quality, I might just have to make him where he like, he's just like quirkless, but like he just throws hands. But that's I've done that one too many times, and in this given story, I don't want to do that again. You feel me? So what ended up happening is he works there for a couple years, and during all this time he's constantly working himself out. And since he has some type of parental figure, they tell him, hey, eat this bowl of food and take your ass to sleep. And he's like, but why? You're trying to be stronger than All Might, right? Without a quirk, I mean, with the quirk, that's already a hefty task, but without a quirk, you got your plate full, literally and metaphorically. You need to get some proper rest. And Deku takes this to heart, and he's like, yes, sir. My apologies for raising my tone. And the reason he kind of has this like odd fixation on like respect and stuff is because the last time anytime he did talk back or, say something of violent tone, bad stuff happened to him. This also goes back to his childhood. We could say this deck was about 10. So he's doing all of this eats, go to sleep, rest. And he's like, is it okay if I go train? And he's like, sure. Use that money I gave you to spend well. Like he earns his keep, he earns more than the average person would that would work there per se, right? Because he does extra stuff. Like everyone's leaving, he's cleaning up, making sure everything's good, taking care of stuff before himself, take a shower or something, go to sleep. Okay. And then he's making sure the store is secure. So he's going to get paid just a little bit more than, he got money. Okay. He's not balling. He's not rich, but he's not poor. He's got a place, food, and, all sorts of stuff like that. And he uses most of his money for training equipment, going to different dojos, and just hustling. Okay. He also has a laptop or some type of computer of some caliber to help him look up different videos, to look up different music. Like he has information. He's constantly training or doing something of the fact. He is meditating. He's doing Tai Chi. He's doing all sorts of stuff. Okay. So your boy Deku is working hard. Now we're gonna skip to around like 14 years old, but in kind of not in canon, but kind of in canon, because he would have no reason to be going to the same school. He's not even in that district anymore. So we're gonna make it to where he does go to a different school. So now this where is the story could potentially get interesting for all the people that are watching. Does he meet anyone from any schools? Because he literally can meet almost any person from My Hero. Almost, right? Because I'm gonna probably have it where he meets Toga, but in a different way. I gotta think about how that would work. But in the meantime, Deku's going to school, doing his usual thing. He doesn't really care to mingle with people. He's not really like just cold-hearted or ruthless. Just the main thing is he's not a sentimental. He experienced early on, heroes don't save for shit, because he kept praying to All Might when he was like his first like month, 6 months, and just kept getting less and less, right? Because he kept looking at the All Might keychain and at night just screaming, All Might, come save me. All Might, come save me. All Might, come save me. Right? Type shit. But All Might never came. But he didn't become bitter of it. As he got older, he thought about it. You saved so many people. You can't save everyone. Like, he thought about it. I mean, like, realistically, how was All Might gonna know that there was one child that needed help in one particular episode? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Deku goes to school, works, goes to, do his thing. He had an off day. They try to help this kid have some type of social life, but he's too determined. So he's like, one day, but maybe not right now. They'll like try to, I'm like, maybe he'll find a female or friends or something. It just kind of seems, um, lonely. But that's where we're gonna leave this part off. I hope y'all guys enjoy. Catch y'all later.